Congratulations on your new phone, and welcome to the world of NYNEX mobile communications. I'm Mary Alice Williams. My job is to help you get to know your cellular phone and the service behind it. By the time we're done, you'll be ready to put the power of NYNEX Mobile to work in your life. The video guide has 5 chapters. Meet NYNEX Mobile shows you what goes on behind the scenes to make your cellular call connection. In the basics, we'll take a close look at your phone and show you how to make that first call. Then we'll talk about the kinds of calls you'll be making. You might have heard terms like home service area and roaming. I'll explain the difference. Next, we'll look at some of the calling features that make your NYNEX mobile service even more convenient. And finally, we'll take a close look at your bill and help you understand it. You couldn't have teamed up with a better cellular partner than NYNEX Mobile. You've chosen a technological leader committed to helping you communicate wherever you are. And the only thing more impressive than our technology is the customer service behind it. Meet NYNEX Mobile. At the heart of NYNEX Mobile is one of the world's most advanced cellular systems, a high-tech network of strategically placed radio towers, or cell sites. Your calls begin as radio waves. When you make a call, those waves are received at a cell site and transmitted to a mobile switching system, where the call is instantly routed to its destination. Each cell site handles calls in a specific geographic area. NYNEX Mobile has more cell sites throughout the Northeast than any other provider, so wherever you are in the region, you're not far from a cell. Behind this extensive coverage is NYNEX Mobile's Advanced Network Control Center, where call transmission quality is monitored around the clock. And supporting all of this remarkable technology are the people of NYNEX Mobile.
Hello, ma'am. Hi, this is Heather from customer service.
Hello, NYNEX Mobile, Dan speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, thanks. I have the information for you. Okay, certainly I can help you with that. What is your mobile telephone number?
And your name is, ma'am?
They're the ones setting the standard for quality and reliability, making your life easier at every turn.
Absolutely, we'll take care of that for you.
So the credit is being issued for you.
Take care of that today. There will be no charge.
If you have any questions about your service, just dial 611 or 711 from your cellular phone or call the toll-free number for your area. NYNEX Mobile customer service representatives are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, on to the basics of using your phone. There are 3 kinds of phones. Mobile phones are permanently installed in your car and draw power from the car's battery. Transportables are similar to mobile phones, but they can be detached and carried with you. Portable or personal phones are small and light enough to fit in your pocket, so you can take them anywhere, like a TV studio. But don't forget, portables run on rechargeable batteries, so you'll have to get in the habit of recharging them. Whichever phone you've chosen, the basics of operation are the same. I'll demonstrate with my portable. Every phone has a power key to turn it on and off, number keys for dialing, and there's a display where you'll see the number you've dialed and other important messages we'll talk about. The store key is used to store numbers in memory. The recall key recalls and displays stored numbers. The clear key removes numbers you've entered, and the function key is used to access special features. Now, to make a call, you press power, enter the number you're calling, and press the send key. To end the call, press the end key. Simple. But some things aren't so obvious, especially when you take your new transportable or portable phone out of the box. Remember these 2 things. Your battery comes uncharged, and your phone may come locked. To learn how to charge and care for your batteries, consult your manual. I promise you it's easy. After you've charged and attached your battery, make sure your phone is unlocked. If you get a message like this when you hit the power key, it's locked and you can't make calls, although you might be able to receive them. Your next step is to consult the user's manual to find out how to unlock your phone. To unlock most of them, you enter the security code number you receive when you buy the phone. So, your phone is unlocked and you're ready to make that first call. After you press the power key, you'll hear a tone and see the display running through a brief test cycle, ending in a signal strength reading. This bar graph tells you the relative strength of your radio signal. The more bars, the stronger your signal. But keep in mind that even when the bar is short, you still may be able to make and receive calls. The only time you can't use your phone is when this no service light stays on after you've waited a moment. That means you're out of range of a cell site. But now you're ready to make your call. If you were to put the phone to your ear, you'd hear nothing. There's no dial tone in cellular service. Once your phone is on, it's ready to use. So just dial the number and press the send key. You'll hear it ring, and when you're ready to end your call, just push the end key. That's the way you hang up in the cellular world. And what if your call doesn't go through? First of all, you should know that NYNEX doesn't bill you for busy signals, calls that don't connect, and no answers. If the line is in use, you'll hear the expected busy signal. To hang up, just press the end key. No charge. If the call didn't go through properly, you'll hear a fast busy signal. When you hear that, just try the call again. It'll usually go through. By the way, to automatically redial the last number called, press send again. This is just one of the memory features most phones have. To find out how to store phone numbers for speed dialing, consult your user's manual. Oh, to receive a call when the phone rings, just press the send key and begin to talk. One final telephone note, don't forget about your antenna. For best results, make sure your antenna is fully extended and pointing up. It makes a difference. Now, let's talk about the kinds of calls you'll be making and receiving. There are two basic categories: calls within your home service area and calls made when you're roaming outside your home service area throughout the United States and Canada. The major difference between home service area calls and roaming calls is the way you're billed. Think of your home service area as home base. NYNEX Mobile has several of these areas throughout the Northeast, and you're in one of them. When you're in your home service area, you can make calls to and receive calls from any other phone at the rates determined by the service plan you've chosen. In most cases, you can make local, long distance, and credit card calls just as you would with any phone. To make a call within your home service area, just dial the 7-digit number if it's in the same area code as your cellular number. If it's not, then you'll have to add the area code to make the call. Remember that whenever you make and receive a call in or out of your home service area, you're using airtime and you'll be billed for that. When you use your cellular phone outside your home service area, you're roaming. You may be billed a roaming charge, but you'll have the added convenience of staying in touch when you're out of town. NYNEX Mobile and other leading cellular companies together offer Mobile Link service to make roaming easy in hundreds of cities across the U.S. and Canada. To make or receive a roaming call, you need to see the roam light. If the no service light stays on, you can't make or receive a call. Let's look at some of the typical roaming situations. Say I'm in another region of the country and want to call home. In most areas, I would see the roam light and just make my call. But in some areas, I have to make a prior arrangement with the local cellular carrier before I could use my phone. Your NYNEX Mobile Roaming Guide tells you which carriers require it. Either way, most roaming calls will cost more than calls made within your home service area for 3 reasons. First, some cellular carriers charge an extra fee to use their system. Roaming rates are usually higher than your home service area rates. And if you're making a long-distance call, you'll also have a long-distance charge. Now let's look at how people can reach you when you're roaming. Today, special roaming services are making it even easier to call you on the road, and they're growing fast. With NYNEX Mobile Reach, callers can now automatically reach you in many areas from Washington, D.C. to Boston simply by dialing your cellular number. You don't have to do anything but answer the call. And Follow Me roaming makes you just as reachable in hundreds of other cities. You just press star 18 and send to activate this service once a day in the morning when you're on the road and whenever you enter another Follow Me roaming area. By doing this, your callers can easily reach you just by dialing your cellular number. To receive roaming calls in some areas, your caller may need to dial a 10-digit roamer access number to connect them with the system you're traveling in, followed by your cellular number. Everything you need to know about roaming service is outlined in this NYNEX Mobile Roaming Guide. If it doesn't answer your questions, a NYNEX Mobile customer service representative is ready to help 24 hours a day. Now, calling features. Cellular service today has all the convenient calling features you've come to expect from traditional phone service. And at NYNEX Mobile, you won't find a better package to help you get the most out of your cellular phone. There's no monthly charge for features like call waiting, three-party conference calling, and call forwarding. But if you want them, you have to request them. For a small monthly charge, you can have your unanswered calls forwarded to any other number. Your NYNEX Mobile Info Guide has step-by-step instructions on how to use all of these calling features. Let's take a quick look at some of the other features available at a small monthly charge. NYNEX Mobile Mail turns your cellular phone service into a full-feature answering machine. If you're not available on your cellular phone, callers are forwarded to your personal voicemail box. You'll find everything you need to know about mobile mail in this small brochure. This is just the beginning of a list of features at your fingertips with NYNEX Mobile. Want an update on traffic conditions, the latest stock quote? Our growing menu of STAR information services gives you what you want, when you want it. Check your info guide for more information. If you're in New York, just call STAR List for a complete list of the useful information services available. A final note on features. In an emergency, your cellular phone can save time and possibly lives. If you see an emergency, just dial 911 or the emergency number in your area. There's no charge for these calls. Now, let's take a look at your bill. Like anything new, your first bill needs the most explanation. The first page is your monthly statement, showing exactly what you owe as of the billing date. It includes your previous balance, any payment applied toward it, your current charges, the total amount due, and a convenient tear-off payment stub. Under Current Charges, on the same page, every charge category is clearly itemized. This is the big picture of your service month. Later pages give you the detail. The bill explanation defines cellular terms and explains all your charges briefly and clearly. The NYNEX Mobile Bulletin Board gives you important news each month about your cellular service, from the introduction of new calling plans and services to network coverage enhancements and more. On the Summary of Activity pages, you get a closer look at your charges by category. Here, you'll find a breakdown of charges for enhanced features like mobile mail and call restriction. You'll find more detail on your NYNEX Mobile airtime charges and any discounts you may have received as part of a special promotion. And look here for a concise breakdown of your roamer usage and long-distance toll charges. Your bill ends with Usage Details, which shows all the calls you make or receive during the previous month. It shows the date and time of the call, the number called, the billing rate, the length of the call, and the charge. Keep in mind that some roamer calls take more than one billing cycle to be processed, so you may not see them for a month or two after you place the calls. So, that's your bill. If you haven't received your first bill yet, you may want to look back at this part of the program when you have it in hand. Whenever that first bill does arrive, there are two things you should remember. First, you'll see the one-time service activation charge in the Other Charges and Credits section. If you do see this charge, remember it'll only appear on this bill. Second, remember that monthly service is billed in advance of each month. So your first bill will reflect two charges: the charge for the part of the month in which you started using your new phone, and the service charge for next month. Let me give you an example. Say your monthly service charge is $29.95. If you started your service halfway through a monthly billing cycle, your first bill would show a charge for half the monthly service charge, or $14.98. Plus, you would see the full monthly service charge for the coming month on the billing summary. On your second bill, you'll see only the monthly service charge for the coming month. By the way, the monthly charges for enhanced calling features like mobile mail are billed in advance on your monthly bill. If you'd like more information on how to read your bill, this guide is available. And please, if you have any questions about any item that appears on your bill, a NYNEX Mobile Customer Service representative is eager to work with you. Just give them a call. Well, We've come to the end of your NYNEX mobile video guide. Are you a little more comfortable with your new cellular phone and NYNEX service? I hope so. It's going to make a difference in your life. Enjoy it, and thanks for joining me.